a gift bag. And then also, for each tour group, I'll make a series of videos of the tour, but I'm not going to put those on YouTube, because why let everyone see all the fun? You know, maybe I'll probably do like one video, like a 4-minute video, like kind of a teaser trailer of the trip and how much fun we had. But for the actual series, just those 10 people will get to see the whole series. I'll upload it somewhere private and send it and email it to those 10 people so that they can show people the trip that they did. Yeah. And we'll have our own photographers along and whatnot, so you don't even need to bring a camera, man. Honestly, just come and just relax, because we'll have our own photographers, we'll have our own video people, and then we'll put all the pictures up on a website so you can go there and download them easily enough, and we'll be doing our own videos and editing them and whatnot. So the first trip's going to be in May, July, and then we're probably going to do one every 2 months. That's the initial plan. The only way I could see that changing if there's like a huge amount of interest, like if you get like 40 people wanting to do the first trip that only takes 10, then maybe we'll do one each month. Otherwise, we're going to do one every 2 months. Man, look at this, eh? If it wasn't so foggy or whatever the hell that is, it would be really nice. So yeah, so I'm excited about this, and I honestly think it's going to be like one of the best organized tours of Taiwan possible, like, you know, even in comparison to the ones that all the locals do. And that's another thing too. We're going to have like 2 or 3 open spots for the locals. Where are we? Is this? I don't even know. Where's the group? I don't even know. I'm not sure who I'm with. So yeah, we're gonna keep a couple of spots open for the locals. So we'll have a couple of locals along that you guys can make fun of. Just kidding. That you guys can like get to know, help a little bit more, introduce you a little bit more to the culture by having some locals along. Yeah. So I don't know. It's pretty exciting. It's 3:30 and I work at 3:50. And they said it's about 20 minutes to 30 minutes away where I work, so we'll see if I can do it in 20. Bye-bye. Yeah, now I gotta go. Now I gotta like fly back down this road that I'm so scared of, with no one leading the way to help me judge my speed. Yeah, I had one time I was on this road and I don't know what happened. I forget what happened. I think I braked too hard with the rear going around the corner, which is better than braking too hard with the front, of course. And yeah, my rear just slid right out on one of these sharp corners. I was going a bit too quick, and then I braked a bit too hard. Oh, there was a snake. Hold on a sec. I do believe that was a poisonous snake. I'm getting a lot of wildlife in my videos recently. Taiwan has a lot of different poisonous snakes. Luckily, they have no poisonous spiders. A friend of mine got bit by a snake up near here. We were swimming in a mountain river. An interesting fact is all water snakes are poisonous. So if you see a snake that's living in or around water, and like, chances are it's poisonous. Well, if it is a water snake, it is poisonous. Like if you see some snake that's like going along the surface of the water, like in a lake or a pond or whatever, yeah, it's poisonous. So he was climbing up one of these cliffs to jump in the water, and he put his hand up, and there was a hole, and the snake shot out and bit his hand. He screamed and dropped off the cliff and landed in the water, luckily, and not the rocks. And then, yeah, and we took him to the hospital. He rode his scooter for a little bit, and then by the time we got to the nearest town where we could ask about a hospital, ambulance, doctor, whatever, his hand had swollen up to the size of like a baseball. He ended up, his whole arm swole up. It was nuts. His whole arm looked like it was like the arm of a man that weighs 300 pounds. Like really, it was like he had some kind of, he was wearing some kind of a fat suit or something. He had this like, his whole arm just, it was just nuts, swollen so much. The doctors were worried they would have to like cut his arm to let the pressure out, because the swelling is so excessive, right? Stretching his skin to the point where his arm is twice the size. So they were worried that it was going to like cut off circulation and whatnot from the pressure of the swelling. So they wanted to like run razor blades like up his arm to let it bleed to relieve some of the pressure. But luckily, you didn't need to do that. It didn't get that bad. It looked like it got that bad to me, but the doctor said that it wasn't necessary. So that's the introduction to my tour company. Like I said, first ride's in May. So if you're planning on coming, you know, mention it to your boss. As long as you give them a few months' notice, it should be fine, right? You know, I'm gonna need to. Can I take my holiday in May? I'm gonna need to. You know, like if you rushed, you could do it in. Well, 12 days. It's about a 12-hour flight, give or take, from America. Well, actually, from anywhere. Not anywhere. If you live in Australia, that's probably you're going to have the shortest flight. But if you live in the UK, Canada, America, you're looking at like a 12, 14-hour flight. With regards to the flight, you need just find your own flight here. You can get some pretty. If you go to your local tour guide, you know, at the mall or whatever, travel agency at the mall, and you ask them how much is it to Taiwan, they're going to quote you some huge figure. If you look around online, you're going to be able to find half of whatever they say. A friend of mine showed me that. I had a roommate once, and he was flying from Taiwan to Italy. And not many people fly from Taiwan to Italy. So the price of it was huge. And it was like, I don't know, the price of the ticket was something like $6,000 or something insane. And that was like, and he went to like more than one travel agency, and they're all quoting him around like $5-6 grand for the ticket. And then he went online and he bought the ticket online, and he had to go pick it up himself at the airport, and it cost him like $1,500 or something. It was just like, it was nuts. It was just amazing how much cheaper you can get it if you look around. So if you're looking at buying a ticket, I suggest you could, you know, if you can't find a good price, maybe go onto my forums. I have forums at m13online.com, and just ask on there if anyone can suggest a good website to buy plane tickets or whatnot.